I watched the new Fantastic Four First Steps movie a few days ago. So here is my non-spoiler review. The curse has finally been broken on the Fantastic Four when it comes to bad movies. The movie scored an 88 on Rotten Tomatoes and gave it a 93 with audience score. It scored higher than the past 3 Fantastic Four movies combined. Granted, the bar was already set kind of low to begin with, so you can only go up from there. The visuals were stunning. The movie had a fast-paced structure that helped get the audience up to speed on who these characters were and what kind of threats they've dealt with already. This movie takes place in Universe 828 in the year 1965, 4 years after they got their powers in 1961. So basically, you don't have to do any homework and watch 5 Disney Plus shows to understand what the heck's actually happening. Isn't that great? The director of this movie was Matt Shakman, who directed the TV show WandaVision for Marvel. He also directed Monarch Legacy of Monsters. He is an actual Fantastic Four fan, and you could see how much love he brought to these characters and to Marvel's first family. When they first announced the cast of the new Fantastic Four, a lot of people were skeptical about Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards. And let me tell you, he delivered. He made the character really well-rounded and made it seem like the character had to carry the entire weight of the world on his shoulders until he realizes that he can actually share that weight with the rest of his family. One thing that stood out to me the most was Galactus. The first actual appearance of Galactus in physical form, let me just tell you, it was menacing. It made you feel small. And the voice by Ralph Ineson was so great. It was menacing, it was terrifying, and it made you feel like he was a big threat. This movie gave more of a role to Sue Storm and to show off how powerful she actually is. What do I mean by that? Well, I can't tell you that. You gotta go watch the movie for it. If I told you that, then you wouldn't watch the movie. This movie was a great start to Phase 6 of the Multiverse Saga, and this is actually the final phase of the Multiverse Saga. If every project going forward in this saga is as good as Fantastic Four or has its own unique spin to it, this could be one of the better sagas of the entire MCU. And I can't even begin to tell you how this begins to set up Avengers Doomsday, because again, that would be another spoiler. I personally think that anyone that's a Marvel fan or a Fantastic Four fan should go see this movie in theaters, because the sound design, to hear all that big booming audio in the theater is just so impactful and makes certain scenes just work. So if you've already seen the movie already, let me know what you thought of it.